Hey guys, welcome back to KrisCo, where we like to keep things light and flaky. Playing some more Hypermarket here. Let's get this open. Let's get this turned on. Okay, so I did not film it. I had what I would call a keyboard conundrum. So apparently when I was restocking these, or I was choosing the shelves for these, I accidentally dropped one here. And they proceeded to put like, I don't know, 1,000 on this. Like every time this one was empty, I was like ordering more keyboards, and they just kept filling this one up. And I pulled off like 7 of those ghost-like bundles of keyboards, and I pulled out all my shelving from the back and literally sold the keyboards for like $1 profit just to get rid of them all, because there was no place to put them because they kept throwing the boxes away. So it was like, part of me was sorry that I wasn't live, because it was kind of funny, but it was also frustrating. So I'm kind of glad that that was not captured for historical purposes. Yeah, but if you ever need to get rid of things, don't just chuck them, because just sell them for like $1 profit.
Store looks really good today.
Oh, and I did change the price back for the bread as well as the keyboard once I was done getting rid of the overstock.
It's been a busy one.
Busy day today? How's your day going?
We're on the cusp of leveling up to get a new license. That's kind of why I'm streaming now. So, Supermarket Simulator is supposed to be coming out for the for PlayStation in 2026. Like they announced it. The one that, everyone's waiting on. But I'm really hoping that it's coming out for the PS4. Like, it says both PS5 and PS4. But, so did Bookshop Simulator, and that is only on PS5, so that's kind of a bummer. I'm glad I didn't pre-order it. I almost did.
Nice store you have here.
Busy day today?
Pretty okay. So I find that if I do the cash register until they announce, Hypermarket is closing, then I turn my register off. and just deal with the people who are still online. But I get a boost to my sales at the end. And if I don't do it, I only get like 378-ish around there, give or take.
Attention shoppers, the hypermarket will be closing
This place
soon.
is always nice.
So,
Please proceed to the checkout areas. Dear customers, thank you for shopping. All manual checkout stations are currently unavailable. Please use the self-checkout
I mean, it's kind of
kiosks.
annoying because it has that text across the screen, but you can ignore that.
Store level upgraded. Thank you for shopping with us.
I like the music in here.
Oh, I also hired another person. So I was thinking maybe training them up to be their speed and cashier, possibly, to have someone out here.
Nice store you have here.
Or just having another one. 75. Okay. Oh, I also, these were the circle ones, and for whatever reason, the employees would come over and restock the candy canes, the gingerbread men, and then this red one, this red shirt on the spin rack, but they would not touch the other ones. I don't know why, but as soon as I switched it over to the long racks like the other shirts, it was fine, so. I thought about doing both, but since they were not, there was like some kind of weird glitch with that. I tend to do the books last. Did I already restock those? Wow. Usually I'm the one restocking those. Wow, too fast. 4. Oh, no, this one. Do that. I have a few people training right now. That might be why they're behind. I kind of wish that there was a way that you could order not just boxes of things, but like a pallet of things. You know, like Better Mart, how you can get a box or half a pallet or a pallet of things, especially for things like that toilet paper. Just so that it's not, you don't have to do like pick up each box at a time. You can just, you know, have your pallet next to you and feed it from there. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. special teas bag. Special teas. Roger plays games. Special edition tea, vibrant green tea, phantom special. So 3 or yeah, 3. All right. Signing. All right. Let's give it code. All right. So here's the phantom. Someone else is gonna grab it. I just wanna. Where did he bring it? Oh no, he did it so fast and he's already out. Ooh. There it is. Wow, super fast. Reminding myself to do ship them. Each shelf. Just because you claim it doesn't mean that was kind of cool. Alright, so that's 8, 9, probably. 8, 9. Okay. That should keep them busy for 5 seconds. I don't know, they move so fast now. Wait, we're gonna get shoes? Thank you. Oh, yeah. I guess I don't need one of these. Kind of fun, I can space it out more. Sorry. Sorry. Yes, I've got all sorts of stuff. I tried to organize my pile. Thank you. Okay, just wanna look at the Halloween ones. See if there's like any that are just like fall, or if they're all speaking. Yeah, even the pumpkin one is scary. Scary pumpkin. Okay. Oh. Ooh, 30:31. That's the worst day ever. Okay. And I got a late start because I was having trouble connecting to Twitch, which was kind of a bummer. Took a long time. Alright, so Anthony and Caleb I hired during my whole Anthony already has level 2 cashier. So we're working on his speed and then cashier probably. And probably stock, but not so much, because I kind of want him to be my cashier for when I'm not there. Alright, training. So Elijah's finishing up his 5 out of 5. And then Anthony should be done for tomorrow. Sir, this area is off limits. Walking through walls, that's clean. I did not register. See, now he's interacting with it, but they weren't when I was using the round ones. They weren't interacting with the reindeer or the snowman. Just the red one. Weird as fun. don't know why that reminded me of it, but some of the gifts from that person's order look like, I mean, some of the items look like gifts.
Hi there.
Attention shoppers, the hypermarket will be closing soon. Please proceed to the checkout areas. Thank you for shopping with us. Dear customers, all manual checkout stations are currently unavailable. Please use the self-checkout kiosks.
Give me a second there. Looks like it's... So I realized last night, I'll show it to you when we close for the day, if I remember. But like when it says like change back minus, but it still says 0. It's easier to show you the thing, but I can't do it until the end of the day. I figured it out last night. Like why it does that, why it doesn't just say 0, it says minus 0. Since that's the point. Restocking her down today. Oh, I took the, I'm leaving these here to remind me, you know, to put one and one to label it, but it looks weird filled with stuff, so I'm just, you know, holding it over here to remind me to do it. Actually, I need to get more for the other ornaments. Hopefully I will get. Just so I remember to put, you know, one in each. I think it's actually a few of them. There's like a nutcracker, a Santa figurine, a couple two ornaments. There's actually a lot more stuff in the other Christmas decor. So when Christmas is over, I mean, so we'll have, just in case they do away with it, I don't know, you know, I'm actually kind of surprised that you can still get the Halloween things, but PlayStation is, as such that, like, once you unlock something, like, once you unlock, DLC, you can't, like, the company can't take it back from you, kind of a thing, because there's a lot of rules with PlayStation, like you can't sell DLC for DLC, like with Sims 4, the cats and dogs, they came out with a stuff pack called My First Pet Stuff, which was DLC for the cats and dogs expansion pack, which you needed the base game in order to play, so like they were selling DLC for DLC, and it's a big no-no for PlayStation. So you could only get My First Pet Stuff if it was part of a bundle. You couldn't buy it separately. It was kind of I literally wanted it just for like a couple things to use in my games, and I couldn't get it. And then at one point in time they were giving it away for free, and I finally got it. These shirts kind of remind me of something that Sheldon Cooper would wear on Big Bang Theory. And the red one, I'm kind of sorry it doesn't say like Bazzzinga. That's what it reminds me of. Keeping them here, but so afraid that I'm going to do that again. front of it practically. Goombas were dancing again. Oopsies. Alright. Alright, when you close the door, it says, like, overpayment minus one. Like, for whatever reason, I guess, when it would normally say 0, it would just say 0.00. If I use the 50 cents piece, it says 0.00, but because I'm using the quarters to give back 75 cents instead of like 50, and then the 50 cent piece, and then the 25 cent piece, for whatever reason it gives me a minus 0, even though it's a 0, so I don't know, but it does, but yesterday when I was like, trying to get up to level up, it said I shortchanged minus 0.00, and it was because I had, during a transaction, I had given too much money, but then I took it back and I corrected myself. But it made a note of that because it made it look like I shortchanged someone, because I changed the, like, in the checkout process, I changed the amount I was giving back to them, but it didn't shortchange. It was like 0, because I had just changed it from like nickels to like a dime to a nickel, you know, and but it gave me an unsatisfied customer because I had done that, and I was like, so I should have just given them too much, like